done with my med appointment. I got a Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar, which was really good. So turned out pretty awesome. Um, Everything went well. My vitals weren't too bad. Like usually, like my heart rate and my blood pressure are a little bit high when I go to like my med appointments and stuff, but it's a non-issue. I got through it. Got back home. We're having sausage, peppers, and onions for dinner. My little one and my girlfriend are watching Owl House. They're in the just right next to me, actually, in the living room. I'm on the back porch. Got the door closed so they can't really hear me. But yeah, today's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good week. My little one's birthday is actually on May 2nd, which is very close. So we're gonna be spending that day, making that about them and having a good. It's gonna be an awesome birthday for him. I mean, money is a little bit tight, but I think once I, either get some kind of check every month or maybe a part-time job or something of that nature, that should really help with finances. So, um, I'm having, I'm holding on to hope, holding on to faith. Um, but yeah, I'm just treating it like I always do, like a long-form video, and we don't have any viewers. That way, people can go back and watch it and kind of just listen to me talk and learn a little bit about my life, and maybe I can spread some, positive inspiration for people. I think that's really important. Um, but yeah, as you can see, we got blue skies. Things are looking good. So my mental health's been better than it has been in the past. So can't really complain about that. I got to talk to my dad today as well. I streamed on Facebook and he actually joined in, and I got to share some life stories, some memories with him, and I think that was really cool. I almost got stung by a wasp. I don't think I almost got stung, but it flew beside me, and when you're like me or like a lot of people, you just think when it's close to you, you're like, "Oh my god, I'm going to get stung." But uh why is your mental health not good? Um just hang on to hope, things will get better, and you will become stronger because of what you're going through. um I do struggle, but it usually gets better. What's up, TGD? The glitched Delta. We got Diana. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining in on the stream. I've been yapping about life and stuff like that, and just yeah, but yeah, I got to talk to my dad today. Like, I lived with him for a while, and I haven't talked to him in a really long time. And I got to speak with him on Facebook, my Facebook Live. So that was really cool. Um, but yeah, just chilling on the back porch. It's a beautiful day. Gonna have a really good dinner, spending time with my family. How are all of you doing? Are you having a good day? Let me know about, I've been talking about my life, but what about your life? Like, what's your most cherished thing? Like, do you love your pets? Do you love, what's your favorite food? Stuff like that. Oh, it's in the middle of the night for you. Oh my goodness. Well, there's not too much of a commitment. We usually only do about 30 minutes for the IRL streams. So, no huge commitment, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue, but I appreciate you tuning in, and it's really cool to be able to share my life with you guys and just like kind of hang out for the live. I got tons of life stories on the channel. You like coding and stuff? Nice. I like content creation, managing my social media pages as like my hobby, as well as video games, and I've been watching a lot of like DBZ Abridged on YouTube. And then like most importantly, obviously spending time with family and making memories and making the most of every day, because tomorrow's not promised. But what kind of stuff do you like to code? If you like to code video games, I think that would be really awesome. I wish somebody would make. Oh, okay. We'll have a. Oh, Adarsh, I am 31 years old. Some people think. I mean, I look old, but it's all good. Is this real? No, it's a simulation. We are living in a simulation. No, I'm just kidding. It's very real. Um, nice. I would highly recommend making a looter shooter for Roblox because I think that would be really cool. Later, bud. But yeah, I generally just like interacting with people and like being a. Oh, I only look 26. Nice. Well, thank you for that. When I shave and like my hair's done, right now it's just a mess. I literally got a shower and then went straight to my med appointment. Josh Allen. Josh Allen. I have no idea what Josh Allen is, but um, what is Josh Allen? But thank you guys for watching. I love having you guys here. The viewership fluctuates. It's like 22, then it's 1. Oh my gosh! Vidang Jaji says, "Oh my gosh." What you saying, "Oh my gosh" about? I'm just happy you're here. I hope that I can inspire you maybe to kind of hang on to hope. When things get tough in your life, and to know that you can get through things. Like the last few days have been like I've had really happy moments, but then like some moments were like all out chaos, like warfare, like mentally, and I was like, oh my god, it got a little bit rough, but then it got better, and like today's a really good day. So Bros looks like sunshine. Bros a good law-abiding citizen. I actually am. So how's the weather there? Oh, here it is. It's about 75 degrees, mostly sunny, a little bit of clouds. Really nice day. A good law-abiding citizen. I really am, though. Now, when I was younger, when I was like a teenager, whoo, different story. I'm literally that guy. I will ask you what games you like because a lot of the games that I end up playing are literally because of suggestions from other people. Like the vocalist of a band that I was in, named Juanito, a loyal voter. Okay, I don't vote. I despise politics, but maybe I should start. Should I start voting? Should I start playing the game of life the right way? Josh Allen is Buffalo Bills quarterback. Oh, so I'm not really good with football, and like I used to love basketball, but it was back when like Kobe Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal were on the Lakers. I've never voted in my life, but I probably should. I guess I should start becoming more invested in like society in general. I don't. It's just very divisive. You know what I mean? Imagine 100 people are watching this stream, which they're not, obviously. But oh, Velvet Cookie and Shadow Milk, hello. You finally made it. Yeah. Beautiful day. Just chatting with people. But yeah, people are telling me I should probably vote. I don't know. It's just very divisive. If I had 100 people and half of them liked Trump and I wanted to vote for Kamala Harris, then half of them would leave. But if I say nothing about politics, then I can continue to try to inspire those people. So it's like religion and politics I really try to keep out of the content. Um it's just better for like a more diverse group of people, and that way I can share my life with them. Yeah, I just really don't like politics, and yes, there could be a higher power that protects us and sometimes doesn't, and that's just a part of the game of life. But I really don't want to I don't want to try to sway people in any certain direction and stuff like that. Smart man. Yes, I am quite smart. I've installed optical drive emulators on motherboards of PlayStations. I jailbroke a PSP back in the day to do like mods in games and stuff like that. I've repaired computers, stuff like that. I did study like internet marketing for a while, but then I realized I just wanted to kind of make what I wanted to make, even if it got less views. Well, I think, yeah, I actually have a therapy appointment tomorrow myself, so Um, but yeah, I just think when you go through those hard things, like when you have those good days though, even when things are crazy, because like the last couple days I've had really happy moments, but dude, it got a little bit extreme, like mentally, like very very wild. Like like my skills, like I felt like I was gonna lose my skills and like my ability to read or something. It was kind of scary because my eyes were looking at words differently, and I was kind of alarmed. But when you have those really good days, I go through stuff. But today's a very good day, and like I got through my med appointment, my vitals were good, and I really thought they weren't gonna be. So it's like, I also go through stuff, but you will have good days too, and it's like, it really helps you appreciate those good days when you go through a battle or some kind of war internally or something of that nature, and it feels like it's gonna last forever or things can only get worse. Thank you. I'm glad I give nice vibes. I try to be as good vibes as possible. Um, I don't really have to. It's just a part of who I am. I just love. I really love content creation and like the community that you can build online. And like some days I have like no viewers, but um, I'm not even gonna brag about numbers. Well, we had like 11,000 views in a couple days, which was really cool across like all the songs that I have in the songs playlist and like the commentaries and the life stories and stuff like that. So pretty good for me. It doesn't have to go any more than that. And honestly, in probably like 10 years, if I keep doing it, it'll probably be even lower. And I don't care. I get, even if I connect with a couple people and I'm able to like make their day better, that's really all that matters. Because, community is everything on YouTube. And like, that's what makes it for me. Yeah, I agree with Adarsh. You give really good vibes, like seeing your old best friend one more time. Ah, did something happen to your friend? That would be unfortunate. I hope that they're still in your life and that you guys can still share memories together. And I hope that you're able to reconnect with your friends and make good memories and share good meals together and go for walks and play video games together. I think that's one of the biggest things. Like one of my best friends is my brother, and we did tons of like raiding in Destiny and like 1v1s in Call of Duty. Oh, that really, yeah. I had to move when I was younger. She moved away. I didn't get to really talk to her often. Yeah, when I was younger, I actually had to go move in with my dad from living with my mom. They're divorced or whatever. I guess they were never really married, but they split up. And I lived with my dad, and all of my friends and like a girl I was talking to at the time, like they all just like disappeared off the face of the earth, and that is very difficult. Yeah, most of my good memories are with my family, my girlfriend, my kid, my brother, stuff like that. That's the best memories. And then like, underneath that is, just creating art. My band Fortiana that I was in, that's actually getting back together, as long as my health permits it. But yeah, running Patty Melt and my Facebook and my TikTok has just been like that's my hobby. Aside from like video games and stuff like that. But yeah, most of my best memories are just with family and just like get-togethers. My mom used to have a house like a couple streets over from me. The street was called Chippendale, and we would just get together and we would have like cookouts and we would sing songs together. How's it going now? Oh yeah, so you can actually look it up. It's Forteana, Fortiana. And there's actually videos of us playing live on YouTube that you can watch. We weren't the greatest live, but we actually have songs and stuff as well. Um, but yeah, I make Patty Melt music on this channel, but we're gonna be writing some metal. It's metal music. Oh, Velvet Cookie and Shadow Milk has 38 subs now instead of 34. And see, that's huge. That's four whole people that decided, if you were in real life and four people watched your content from just random strangers, you'd be like, oh my God, that's so cool. So, yeah, it's huge. I always look at those small gains. I've been posting a lot of like inspo stuff on Facebook, and it's like one of the things I posted is celebrate small wins. And you really got to do that because it's important to like give yourself credit, when you make those small achievements. And that's four more people that can see your videos pop up in their subscription feed, and It's just really cool in general. Congratulations. Yeah, that's exactly how I look at it. And yeah, we should always pay attention to the little things. I agree. The small things, the simple things in life. First of all, your family and friends, and then your hobbies and stuff like that. And that's really all you need. And try your best to take care of your health and stuff. Because without that, health is wealth. So and when you make those good memories and you make the most of every day, when eventually health is not the best anymore because we age or life throws those curveballs, at least we made those memories. Like with this channel, like if my health turned for the worse, at least I left something behind for my family and my friends. And that's kind of it's a big driver as to why I do what I do, is because I want to like kind of make my mark. And I don't think YouTube's going anywhere. I think a lot of social media platforms have kind of learned from like MySpace and stuff like that to how to kind of survive. And just like television, I think YouTube will be around. It might change, but I think it'll always be there for us to post what we want. Now, can we monetize everything in 10 years? Probably not. But I don't care about monetization. I just want to post what I want to post. Share life stories, inspo stuff, music, all the stuff that I just enjoy making, because I look at it as a hobby and it's something I do for fun. And that's more important than chasing money. Like I used to chase money back in the day, and I actually like had a pretty good community going, but when I started focusing on the wrong things, that community just disappeared because they could tell. He's like, you don't want to like sell out just to get extra views. It's like whatever. And if I want views, and to share with real people, I can just promote with Google Ads, and for $5 and get a couple thousand views on a song with good retention. So I'm not worried about views. Health, yeah, my health is pretty good, but that can always change. I have Dr. Pepper. So I have diabetes, so I drink the sugar-free Dr. Pepper, but it's so good. Very delicious. A little bit of caffeine to keep me focused. But I'm having fun with you guys, man. I really hope that I really hope that you're hanging on to hope, though, even when you do go through those tough things, because it's just like, you know, it is crazy how life works. Like some moments are just beautiful and they're great, and then like life can just throw a curveball out of nowhere. And to me, that is a little bit concerning because like when things are going well, the way my brain works is like I want this to last forever. And life doesn't really always work that way, and it's kind of like it's just a little bit. I just need to get more used to the fact that like okay, things can get bad sometimes, and that's perfectly fine. But I've been having a really fun time. Posted tons of content. Enjoying beautiful weather. Last week, me and my kid went to the pool like every single day, and I did go through some like mental health stuff and stuff like that, and like some changes. But when I was at the pool, I literally felt like my old self again, like my best self, and it was very nice. And like right now, I feel like my best self, and it's just nice to be able to maintain that. And I take every day as like another like a gift. Um, and to have another good day is just it's really nice, and it's really nice to be able to share it with you guys. Um, but yeah, we're having really good dinner: sausage, peppers, and onions. It's gonna be delicious. Um, it's like smoked sausage, peppers, and onions. Um, Last night, my girlfriend made these like. It is really good to have good days. I hope that this week. I hope that this is a good week. I would like to stream. I might stream every day for my 30 minutes. Um, I'm also going to be posting videos. I've slowed down a little bit on the uploads though because I got through like a huge chunk of my life memories, so that the memories that do come to me are going to be a lot more spaced out. So it's going to be more just like a couple inspo videos, couple life stories. Um, Probably just like a couple a day, maybe a video and a short. I still don't know yet. If 10 memories come to me and I want to post them in like a couple short videos, then I might. But even though I wanted to punch someone, I did not though because I would get in trouble for punching the annoying kid in my class. So I was actually growing up. I was probably the annoying kid. Oh my god! All close friends went to different cities for different life endeavors. I've been living alone for a good 2 to 3 years now. Yeah, that's one of the hardest things you can go through is like losing your friends. Like if they like move to a different city or something like that. That's difficult. Once you do get through it, though, you will be stronger. But definitely, like, I wish there was some way that you could like reach out to them online and maybe game together. You know, you guys could play cooperative games. I think that would be really cool. Um, but yeah, when I was younger, losing all my friends and the girl that like I was talking to at the time just completely ghosted me was rough. So I feel you on that, bro. What I did is turned to yeah, it feels that way, especially when you're going through that. And Velvet Cookie and Shadow Milk, wishing you could see your best friend again. I definitely, I vibe with that. Like, bro, because like when you're in those moments, you know, your friends, especially if you're not like married with kids or whatever. You know, like I'm a family man, but when you don't have that, or if you're younger, your friends are like your world, and friends are still a big part of my life. But when you lose that world and you lose those friends, it's devastating. It really is. I wonder if there's some way for you to like set up some kind of, I don't know, maybe y'all could like meet in the middle or something. Like find a city that's like in between, where you live and where they live, and try to like meet up, and you all can like go sightseeing and go to some restaurants or something. I just yawned. I'm not tired, I swear. But someone told me that your brain just needs oxygen when you yawn. We are supposed to around 10 p.m. It's currently like 5 something, but around 10 p.m. we're supposed to get storms. But it's one thing that changed is like when I was younger, I used to be terrified of storms, but like lately I'm not very scared. I'm like, oh, it'll be fine. But we did have to go to the shelter for one of them. 5:23. It is also 5:23 for me. Yeah, I'm Central Time, so. But yeah, it can. The storm is gonna be fine, but to back to talking about your friends, dude, that is rough. Try to reach out to them as much as you possibly can, and make the most of when you do talk to them and stuff like that. And yeah, I love traveling. One of my favorite trips, I went to Gatlinburg with my kid and my girlfriend, and we got to go to this like we got to go hiking, and we got to get to the top of the mountain, and we could see over the whole city. We had a beautiful hotel. It was like the nicest hotel. I had a really high paying job at the time, so we were able to get the nicest hotel, and you could see out over the entire city. We got to eat at a bunch of good restaurants. Um, I don't know if we got room service or not, but it was a magical experience. I do wish spent less time. Like at that time, I was into acting, so I spent a good bit of time like, researching acting jobs while I was in Gatlinburg, and I kind of regret that because I wish that, I did spend a lot of time with my family, my girlfriend and my kid, and we got to make good memories and eat good food, sightseeing, all that. But it I wish I would have just focused entirely on that instead of like the acting, but everybody has their passion, so it wasn't really that overboard. I just those couple hours that I spent doing that, I could have been a couple hours I was focusing on them, so. But it's all good. I found my hobby, I found my passion, and I get to spend time with my family and stuff like that. So, life is good. Like I said, I don't go without struggle at all. Like it's a very much a mixed bag. It can be really good one moment, and then I'll just like go lay in my bed and start watching YouTube, and then like things will get bad, you know, and I'm just like hoping and like internally like please let life continue to be good, you know? And so I think we all go through those struggles, but I got through my med appointment with decent vitals, and I really before my med appointment I was like, oh my god, my vitals are gonna be terrible. They're gonna send me to the ER. Um, but they didn't. They weren't that bad, so all is well. I do have to do a health department appointment, but blah blah blah, health, yada yada. That's not why we're here. Um, I'm happy, you know, and that's what matters. I'm making memories with the people. The clouds are starting to move in. They don't look that terrible at the moment, but yeah, later tonight we are supposed to get some storms, potentially a tornado. So we'll just have to wait and see how that goes. It's a part of life. We just need to keep doing new things. Yeah, it's really important for us to just continue exploring. Do I work out? I used to. I go for walks. But yeah, life will get better. I think I should like get more like muscle training and stuff, but for now I just go for walks and I go swimming, stuff like that. Um, Cause like my mom's always telling me, she's like, you need to go outside and get some sunlight. It's good vitamin D, you know. So I'm like, okay, we'll go swimming, or we'll go walking, you know. So, and I try to get my kid to come with me. It's getting kind of loud. Yin, 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 yin. Okay, so adventure time. I have the Minecraft pack, and me and my kid built tons of awesome creations in that world. But I don't remember much of it, but I did watch a lot of it with my friend Will back in the day. We would hang out together when we were in high school, and he would put on Adventure Time, and we binged it for a while. But I love the characters, and like I don't even remember their names. My memory's not that great, but it has been improving, which is good. Um, but I've been watching a lot of Dragon Ball Z abridged on YouTube, which is like it's like a condensed version of Dragon Ball Z with separate. Jake the dog is my favorite. Jake the dog is cute. I don't even know if cute's the word. He's cool. He's funny. I mean, he just looks funny to me in a good way though. Like I love the art style. It's very. I don't know. It almost feels nostalgic to me. Yes, Dragon Ball Z. You know, they defeat Cell, they defeat Frieza. You get to see Vegeta training. You know, I am the Prince of all Saiyans. It's pretty good stuff. Yeah, they have the Dragon Ball Z abridged playlist, and then they also have the Dragon Ball Z abridged movies. It's there's a channel called Team 4 Star, and they basically just voice acted the entire thing, and it's like 60 episodes, so it's really condensed, but it's the same story, and that's that's the DBZ that I watched. Now, when I was younger, Vegeta, my hairline is Vegeta's hairline. No, it's Widow's Peak. But yeah, when on Toonami back in the day after school, me and my brother would always watch Dragon Ball Z, and it was a really memorable experience. And we would always get so excited. And then there was one period of time where we would watch The Simpsons and King of the Hill. And King of the Hill is really funny, bro. A ball. Like Hank Hill is something else, bro. But he's a funny character. But yeah, Vegeta is awesome. He is the Prince of all Saiyans, and no one can tell him otherwise. One Piece. Okay, so I started One Piece and got a few episodes in, but that's as far as I've gotten. I did recently find my Yu Yu Hakusho manga, so I might start reading that again. I love Yu Yu Hakusho. Someone told me to try out Hunter x Hunter, which is also written by the same person, so I might check that out. But we are nearing the end of the stream, so yeah, we're gonna wrap things up. But I had fun, and I'll probably Hunter x Hunter. I'm gonna have to check that out. But yeah, I'm about to get ready to eat dinner and stuff like that. I'll probably stream again tomorrow as well. So I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and just know that things will get better if they get tough, because I go through tough things and then they get better. But yeah, I'll probably stream around the same time tomorrow, so I hope to see you all there. I hope to see you guys comment on some of the videos, and we can kind of keep the conversation going through the comments section. Or you can. Yep. All right. Have a good day. I will see you in the next one.